Hey there! So here's an announcement I don't get to make all too often. I have some baby news, and sadly it's not my baby news. I think that's an episode I've passed in my life, but I had a email the other day from somebody I helped last year to tell me that she is pregnant, and I am so delighted for her because I know it's something she's desperately wanted. And I know during our work together last year we had lots of conversations about had she left it too late, and equally had she done so much damage through her eating disorder, would she ever be able to fall pregnant? But of course, I guess I'm sharing today, one, to say, just remember, actually, if you recover, it's never too late, and the body is a miraculous thing, and a lot can be achieved if you really, really commit to recovery. And my God, has she committed to recovery. She wanted a baby so badly, and she's really thrown herself at recovery and refused to allow herself to retreat into any of her behaviours, even as her sort of body threatened to change. So that's amazing. And I know it hasn't been an easy journey with her having to go through fertility treatment. So that's amazing. But on the other side of it, her issues now are about the concern about staying healthy and how she might deal with the development of pregnancy and the changing of a body during this episode in her life. And I've spoken to lots of people, it's not something I've been through obviously myself, but I have spoken to lots of people over the years that have recovered from an eating disorder either for a long time prior to then falling pregnant, or not that far in the past before then managing to get themselves well enough to conceive, and then had all those fears and doubts about whether the eating disorder might rear its ugly head, and also even further down the line kind of worrying about, will I pass this on to my child? Is it hereditary? Is it something that I will carry with me and therefore pass on to my unborn? So I guess if you're in this boat and you are pregnant right now and it's been a long held desire, or you're somebody that would really, really like to conceive and it is part of your future mission that you would like to be a parent, but you've also had an eating disorder journey, what I would say is, one, do not wait. A single day you put off getting well is another day that gives your body less chance to prepare itself for pregnancy. So please, 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 please get well and focus your body on delivering, the most amazing thing it could possibly do for you. But the other thing is, if you commit to becoming pregnant and then you are fortunate enough to fall pregnant and to conceive a child, please know that anybody who is able to conceive and is going to enter into the world of parenting is going to have all sorts of concerns about whether they're going to be a good parent, whether they'll carry that baby full term. So now is really not the time to create more stress for yourself about whether you will be a good enough, safe enough, well enough mother to, give that baby everything it needs. So give yourself a little bit of kind of just take the pressure off a little bit and be kinder to yourself and say you've done monumental work to get yourself to a recovered state that you could conceive. So there is every chance to believe that you will now prove yourself to be an exceptional and phenomenal mother. Taking that stage further about, do you indeed carry a sort of previous experience of eating disorder into motherhood, and are you likely to pass this on to your child? Well, scientists may argue against me, but my strongest view is, okay, you've had a pattern of behaviour, you've had a mental health illness that is in your past and that you very much want to keep in your past. The biggest thing you can do to prevent it rearing its head for you or for your child is to focus every single day on keeping that eating disorder in the rearview mirror and absolutely not part of your future life. Waste no time in wondering about the genetics and the likelihood that you have passed that gene on to your child. Instead, do everything you possibly can to stay well and ensure that every way you talk, every way you act, all your behaviours around food, your planning around meal times, all the way through pregnancy and beyond, and every day of that child's life, your job is to enable them to have a healthy relationship with food and with their body. Now, none of us can predict who succumbs to a mental health illness or doesn't, but what we can do is do our absolute level best to be a great influence. And that's all you're on this earth to do. If you choose to be a parent, you're there to be a guiding light and the best possible influence you can be. So I hope you'll all join with me in wishing this person a amazingly healthy and happy pregnancy. And I'm really looking forward to being able to share some future updates. Really would also, as ever, like your own experiences of pregnancy after an eating disorder. Okay, take care.